Okay, guys. Um, I was just having a bit of a laugh. I kind of calmed down. Something happens when I push the camera, but unless it's a genuine laugh, I find something funny comes across my mind whilst I'm recording. Then. But what was it? My I said the number one song, and I believe in things for comforting, and I believe that when you got your mind in the right place, you're gonna do things that give yourself the best opportunity because you're gonna put your best foot forward. And I came onto TikTok and said, number one song of when you were 10 years old is how 2026 is going to be. But I put it into ChatGPT, but actually I accidentally put my birth date, which is 1988. The number one song was Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle. And the number one song in New Zealand when I was 10 years old, March 13th, 1998, was All of My Love by Queen Pen. Is that the one I'm thinking of? All of my love. Because I thought, which one is that? Maybe that comes across. So I'm going to search it up after that. I'm going to lock this window open. There is no hook for this one. So I just hook this one. All of my love to you. All of my love, all of my love. Okay, guys. Chapter 3, Bullet Point 1. Chapter 3, an admixture of overcoming the odds, hitting the belly where it is soft, and moving on to the next one. Bullet point 1, overcoming the odds. I named this chapter that way to get people thinking and all that type of thing, but it's nothing bad. Okay, here we go. Yeah, overcoming the odds. Bullet point 1, overcoming the odds. Let's read it. Overcoming the odds. God has already promised me that I will be healthy and wealthy in every single way. However, I've been focusing on 6 areas: physical health and wealth, mental health and wealth, emotional health and wealth, spiritual health and wealth, relational health and wealth, financial health and wealth. Now, I'm at where I wanted to be years ago. I'm at, because there's like where I was, and then there would be 2 layers lesser, like much. So, like, remember those Mortal Kombat days? Very, very unhealthy, except for very, very easy. Um, very, very unhealthy, where I was, and then very healthy, and then very, very healthy. And I wanted to be very, very healthy in these 6 areas, and I am in 4 of them. The other 2 are coming. I believe receive it. ADHD, autism, nervous system, man, that's why I can't wait to get diagnosed, but at the same time, things that come up, so might have to postpone that, but. Overcoming the odds. God has already promised me that I will be healthy and wealthy in every single way. However, I've been focusing on 6 areas: physical health and wealth, mental health and wealth, emotional health and wealth, spiritual health and wealth, relational health and wealth, and financial health and wealth. My life has been a very, very hard one, but that just means from here on in, I'm never letting my foot off the gas. That's my spirit, but then, like, I've been bending over because there's this table in there, but it's really low, and I sit there and I write notes, and I've done that for a week or so, and then now I can't do strenuous workout because even after 3 days of not doing it, just walking and stuff, and going to a free concert I didn't realize was on. I went to go for a walk in Whitby, and then there was like a couple of 2-3 thousand people there, and it was local bands, like cover bands, and I was like, what the hell? And Whitby is a part of Porirua City, because there's Porirua City, Hutt Valley, which is Lower Hutt and Upper Hutt, and then you have Wellington City, and then you have, is Johnsonville a part of Porirua? But those are the cities in Wellington region. But here's my spirit, so I'll never give up, My life has been a very, very hard one, but that just means from here on in, I'm never letting my foot off the gas. My social basketball team will go up divisions. I'll be able to play men's premier basketball, and we will win the regional championship a number of times. Oh, I've won a couple of championships, the regional championship a number of times. This is how it was like in Auckland. And then after that, it was, I still wanted to win, but I had goals like when we went to the. You know what they say about small towns? They got a lot more to prove. So actually, most of the mega stars actually come from small towns. So they never won the Hawke's Bay one for rugby, but two-time Auckland champ. Oh, we're in the regional championship a number of times. Oh, I've won a couple of championships now. So in Hawke's Bay, my goals were like, okay, make the semis and win more than half the games, which we did most of the time. Sometimes we didn't, but time to take it easy. It's all good. Nope, nope. Not after everything that happened to me in my 20s and 30s. Nope. I'm turning 38 in March. I want to be happy, but I found that when I'm thriving in life, or should I say getting my needs met, that's my version of thriving, I was happy, the happiest of my life. So you can call me a narcissist, you can call me whatever the boop. Yeah, I'll just say it because that's how I was feeling. You can call me whatever the fuck you want, but I'm sick of people expecting me to be grateful for a minimum pay rate job because I should be proud of myself because back then they would say the way I was and who I am, but now all the things that they used to say now lines up with different autism and ADHD traits that I didn't know. I didn't know I had ADHD. I started searching it up when I was 35. Autism, I was looking at Asperger's in my late 20s. So, but all the things that they said why I should be grateful because you're like this and you're like that, and it was all autism and ADHD traits. Not everyone was like that, but that sticks out. It's like if you have 80 people that are just allowing it to happen, and whatever, kids will be kids or whatever, they're teenagers be teenagers, or you're a man now or whatever, but and then you get to about 10 people, maybe 15. 15 is like very rare, but 10 are consistent, and then you got like 5 people who are your friends and stuff. Anyway, I should be but I'm sick of people expecting me to be grateful for a minimum pay rate job because I should be proud of myself because I'm autistic and I have ADHD, and I should be proud of myself and just be happy and settle with a minimum pay rate job. And I should be happy with the fact that nobody bullies me and hasn't done in a number of years. Except they do, and they have. It's just called rules for thee, but not for me. It's called gaslighting, spreading rumors, destroying support structures, and socially isolating me. Thank God that nobody gets in my face anymore, physically attacks me anymore, or physically attacks me anymore. See, bullying is over. No, it's not. I'm not sure if I'm even going to mention the fact that I have good, strong friendships when I get them. Ah, right, when I get them, yeah, good, strong friendships when I get them. TikTok already knows about one of them. I used to keep this stuff away from the online presence, but even then rumors and social isolation and other things were happening. It just became a lot more rife in my mind in my mid to late 20s. Being neurodivergent, didn't know that, as well as a man of God, is guaranteed to garner gang stalking. Now, I appreciate everybody that comes into my life and doesn't have the intent to destroy it or to try and block me from where I'm going. God knows that I'm the hero of this story.